What's up, family? This video not gonna be too long. However, man, I just came to this thought, and I felt like it was very just it was just needed to just speak on for some reason. And I feel um like sometimes when you make content, you don't really know how to be assertive with your content. So I'm a firm believer in how many attempts you try, you might hit that pinata and the candy might burst out at any moment, right? That's really how YouTube works. That's really how life works. That's really how dating works. That's really how everything works. But what I wanted to make this video about was I had a epiphany. And the epiphany was, yo, I think we all have a delusion and we all have a dampened thought process. What I mean by that is everything I'm speaking on right now, right? It has to be F what I think, F what they think, whoever watching this video. It got to be F whatever your family think, F whatever whoever thinks, because what I'm really aiming this video at right here, whoever could be qualified as a hater, right? Whoever could be qualified as a hater. This video is really a self-to-self video. This is really a reflection, looking at myself, telling myself, yo, bro, look, you don't know how many people be hating. You just don't know. And that realization is very important for maturity. This channel really started off, I'm all over the place. Y'all know I'm a lifestyle coach, but I talk about adulthood. You feel me? And one thing I want to highlight is for myself, especially you don't never know where certain energy coming from. And I get out here and I want to be some social guru or something like that, or some dating coach. But when I really track back my relationships, family, we're 24 right now, 23, 22, 2021, 2020, 2019. You track all these back, and what we be doing as people, we just be moving on. I think a great heap of Americans just move on. They be like, man, I don't know what happened with this relationship, this situation. Because when you don't got good social skills, it's kind of like finding a needle in a haystack to figure out who's right and wrong in a relationship, where it feel like it's only me and them to go back and forth about who may be right and wrong, right? I could vouch, growing up, in society, we didn't have no therapist around to sit us both down and be like, no, this person right, this person wrong. And we got this insidious idea that everybody could just go to therapy. Everybody can go to therapy, but we got this insidious idea that everybody can go at the same time. There's gonna still be people in society who don't go. And then the mindset would be like, well, they were just too weak to survive in this ugly world then. And it's well, that attitude right there, that careless mentality right there, I'm not saying it's bad necessarily, but I'm just saying bruh, it's a dog eat dog world, yes. But what I'm saying is how often do we just not believe in ourselves when we got I heard a female talking the other day, and she it was 2 months ago, and she was like, it's crazy how many guys look good and they just don't believe in themselves. And I'm guys, you feel me? But they just don't be believing in themselves. They just be thinking you know what I'm saying? Because what it is you know what I'm saying? We be sleeping on when society turns into hate on hate, cause back in the day it was such thing as racism and hate, and it was hate, it was regular hate. But what happens when we intensify the hate so much to a certain point? I'm not trying to be too political, but like, what happens when the world becomes so hidden and covert that your own family, friends, and girlfriends, and like, I mean, your girlfriend is supposed to love you like a second mother, like, but it so happens, in like, from what it looks like to me, like, those be the main culprits that will do something like, and you know, me and my friend be talking about like voodoo and period blood and stuff like that inside like spaghetti. That's a little provocative or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, it's real talk. Like, you'll think like you sitting at the table with your girlfriend, you sitting at the table with the person that's gonna really ruin you and just pull you to pieces for real. But it's like they even young and don't even know what they doing. They don't even know how dangerous what they doing is, what they doing. Because like I said, it's a lack of what God said. My people perish from a lack of knowledge. And I'm just saying, the more conscious I become, the more reflective and thoughtful, it kind of burdens me a little bit just to be like, bro, if you wait for people to give you confidence, you'll never get it. Like, it ain't like you're going to get it later. Like, no, you're never going to have it. Because it kind of rebukes the confidence. Like, confidence is a self-given, well, really, I feel like parents pass down that. But, like, in the world we live in, like I said, we live in an odd future. We live in the future right now to what we was living in when we was coming up. You know what I'm saying? We living in the odd future where you can't look to your mother and father and be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Is A plus, is this problem, this solution? They gonna lie to you. They don't want you to win. They don't. I mean, this video not even about narcissism, but it really is though. At the same time, like it's about your girlfriends and everything. Like, you know how many chosen one videos I see and people talking about, yeah, my girlfriend was a witch and this and that. Her parents was like this, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a pattern. You feel me? Like how one person going from their own family to a new family to this family, and everybody moving one way. But that one way is like a attack. Like, it's not like a friendly. Like when we was growing up, someone opened their door for you. That mean they kind of like you. You know what I'm saying? But like again, I mean, I think all of this go back to like self-awareness, self-confidence, you know, you gotta protect yourself. You gotta think for yourself. Like, it's so many things you gotta do for yourself. Like, you feel me? And it go back to maturity, and it go back to manhood and adulthood. You feel me? To say the least, because like everybody learning, and that's kind of like, so that's why we gotta lick our own wounds. Like, we gotta really look at it like, dang, we're like, if I ain't know better, then I couldn't have did better. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I would have knew better, I probably would have still messed up a couple times, but then I would have did better. And that's how ignorant we be. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? People be beating themselves up until they can't no more. You feel me? But it's like, bro, if you wait, and this is just a confidence video, if anything, like, bro, like, I had a realization just now, like, bro, like, you just gotta push yourself, and you gotta be delusional. I ain't gonna lie, because if you ain't delusional in the odd future we're living in, how are you gonna bypass the traps that are oddly set up? It's traps that are oddly set up, meaning like, yo, I know you putting your best foot forward with what you're doing, but we don't put witchcraft on you. We don't put traps all around you. We don't hijack, like, we did so much to stop you that even if you do get a little bit of confidence, we gonna take that off the table right then and there. Like, we gonna blow your candle out. Like, you're not gonna see confidence. You feel me? Because confidence, like, let's be honest, that's something that is dangerous. You feel me? Like, people hate confident people. Like, they hate it. You feel me? So like, when you got it, it really make people wonder, like, yo, how he get that? You feel me? Like, how he get that? Why he got it, first of all. Not even only how, but why. Why do he want it? He think he better than us? You know what I'm saying? I'm just feel like it's crazy that your own girlfriends nowadays, like a lot of these women, like they really be like doing that. But it be guys doing it to their girlfriend too. So I'm not knocking the women. I'm just saying, like, me coming from a male perspective, I'm like, yo, like, it's kind of odd to see women move that way. Like, but like, cause like they either love you or they hate you. But like most relationships be bipolar, so it be swinging back and forth like this. That's when I be looking at it, I'm like, bro, like, how are you really gonna build anything that's built on inconsistency? Like, you can't even build. It's not consistent. Like, if you dealing with someone, that's why a therapist I listen to, he say both people got to be 100, not 50-50. So if you broken, you gotta really go to therapy. Like, don't even, like, yeah, I be talking this dating coach stuff, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, I ain't even get deep into the coaching yet, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck off the rip. Like, I think the whole United States need therapy. Like, of course, there's certain people who don't, but like 80% need it. And I'm talking like not just other races teaching you their thinking, but your own races. Like, you need healing. Like, people need healing. Like, ain't no problem that don't got a solution. But they try to teach it like that. So like, you know, obviously you don't ask for the answer. Like I'm not gonna get too deep, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, I just felt some type of way, because I'm like, yo, bro, like playing with a man confidence, like playing with a man heart, like playing with a man nuts, like I ain't gonna lie, like confidence is something that we can't play about, family. Like, we can't play about that. Like, if you dating a female, like, listen up right now. If you dating a female and like they supposed to test you, I ain't gonna lie, it's a thin line. It's a thin line. Cause once you test me and I pass those shit tests, y'all gotta start to what? Become more nurturing, feminine, this and that, which they do, but it's like y'all gotta hold that position down. Because all of that, you know what I'm saying, nitpicking, you know what I'm saying, you either in or you out, you feel me? Like, you either in or you out. And that's why for a long time on this channel, I wasn't even talking about females, because I realized, like, we live in a world and a day and an age where it's like, you're your only support system. Until, like, of course, you could, I ain't gonna make this too depressing. There is people out here that's gonna rock with you. You feel me? Like, it is people that's gonna support you, and they're gonna make sure you're mental right. They're gonna make sure, like, you feel me? Like, they ain't gonna do it on no, like, cause I don't like people who make me feel like, you feel me, they like low broing me, but like giving me support is just texting me back on time, making sure, like, you feel me, like, you, like, not even on time, but text me back, you feel me, at some point in the day, like constant back and forth. Like, that's to me support, like, because like I don't even need financial support, nothing. Like, as a man, I could get those things, but it's like, it'd be little things. So like, most people don't even know what a support system is, you feel me? Like, I ain't know that. Like, I heard the word before, but I ain't never really think about it too deep, you feel me? So I'm just making this video because, like, people be thinking they just gonna roll over and master adulthood, and it's like, nah, man, it's gonna blow back on you, because look at how many people gonna hate on you for even trying to grow up. It's not even gonna be authentic. It's not even gonna be like, you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be like, they gonna make you look, they gonna make you feel like they gonna attack you for trying to do that. Who you think you is? Like, you're not gonna be the rich one in the family. Who you think he is? He think he this. Like, bro, like, no, you think that. I don't think that. Like, why you putting these projections over here just because, like, that's a disease? Like, people will real life speak death into you. Like, people will real life project death into you. Like, because guess what? Success is something that really ain't really in their mind, they ain't supposed to happen for you. You feel me? They ain't supposed to happen for you. You know how hating is. It's the same hate that you have when you little kids and you win the game and they don't win the game. It's like, man, like, emotional. You emotional. It's cool, you feel me? But like I said, people gotta learn how to control their emotions. And therapy, in my opinion, be helping with that a lot of the time. Like, someone could still hate on you and they healthy, they could still hate, but it's unlikely. It's unlikely. So that's why I be saying, like, bro, like, I feel like hate is something that be trying to always rear its ugly head in, like, you feel me? So, like, y'all gotta, me too, but y'all gotta pick y'all friends wisely. I think it start with friends. Because a lot of y'all families is screwed, man. Don't even try to change none of them. Friends is first, but, like, pick some friends who actually, like, care. You feel me? Like, good hearts, like, they care. Like, they want to see, like, yo, what you doing? Did you know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't gonna ask nothing, but when you tell them what's up with your life, they're like, what? Did you try this yet? Or did you know what I'm saying? Just genuinely doing it. Like, they not trying to little bro you. They just genuinely are already winning and they already feel like it could be done. You feel me? There's a lot of people like that. Like, I'm not trying to knock nobody particular, but I'm just saying, certain people, man, they got more of a wicked nature to them, bro, and it's ugly, bro. And when they move like that, bro, it could be discouraging depending on what position that person hold in your life. Like, you like, damn, my own mom moving like that, bro. Like, how the hell, like, that don't even make sense. Or, like, aunts and shit. Like, you like, bro, these people lost me on that. Like, they lost me with it, because it's like, bro, I could never respect that move. Because I'm not saying I'm just saying I'm just saying I don't even take a stance on it, man. I'm just saying, like, miss me with that, bro. Y'all don't even gotta talk to me, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Y'all don't even gotta talk to me. They make a way to talk to you so they could tell you they don't agree with how you move. They want to make sure you don't become perfect so they could keep pointing at your imperfections. They put the stuff in front of you to tempt you to eat the food or to move the way that they know is gonna. They playing chess with you. You feel me? Like, it's disrespectful. In my opinion, you feel me? And it's hard not to take it to heart or emotional. It's hard not to, because it's the people closest to you. It's that same remedy that people be saying. It's annoying. It's 24 hours in a day. You're gonna see these people, like, at least once in that day. They're gonna make a big scene in that one flicker or flash that they see you every day, and they act like you're not picking up on the fact they purposely moving that way. Like, I'm stupid or I'm just a sucker and I'm just gonna tolerate the BS. You feel me? That's why I say, like, a lot of y'all families is doomed. Like, let them go. You know what I'm saying? Where it's really gonna change for you with your support system is gonna be in the friends that you choose. It's gonna be in the friends that the friendships that you create and bond and what they call it. That's where the family gonna start to look at that. They're gonna be hating, of course, but they're gonna be like, I can't really stop that. You feel me? Like, I can't really stop that. But that's why I talk about relationships. That's why I talk about game and friendships and social skills. Because even if you get the friends, but then you don't, you carry the attitude that your family gave you, and you bring that into you bring the poison into the alkaline or the positive space. Those people are going to be like, man, I don't want to hang around him. He always got something negative to say, or he always sensitive. Like, I don't lost relationships by moving too sensitive. Every time they say something, I'm taking it too sensitive. You see what I'm saying? So that's a lesson that I learned. Like, Like, bro, like, why am I too sensitive? Oh yeah, because I'm used to like little petty little move, like little things people be doing. And of course, don't let nobody play with you. But it's just like you don't gotta. You're not gonna get played with like that if you don't. Again, like the therapy. Like if you're figuring out how to be non-reactive. Like I just made a post on my Instagram. Follow me at Will Baheen, WILL Baheen. You feel me? Like, but I made a post, just talking about like, bro, like, predicting reactivity in others. See, when it comes to the narcissistic family you got, you could predict their reactivity, and they still gonna pull you down the rabbit hole. Like they're gonna grab you, or like I don't see people just sit and just talk around you in a circle until you finally give in and respond. Like these niggas will talk for 20 minutes straight if you don't get up and leave or talk back or say something back. That's called misery loves company. That's called they chaotic and don't got nowhere to place that chaos at. You feel me? And that's the difference. The friendships that you bond ain't really gonna move that way. You feel me? That much. You might come across a couple of folks that make you feel off balance, but for the most part, it should never. You got a lot of people out here who just wanna trade conversation and relax. You feel me? Just chill, trade good conversation. But if your living circumstances don't change, that's really where these evil narcissists will try to pull you back in. You know what I'm saying? All your dreams and stuff that you're doing, they don't bring up like good job. They don't say good job. They don't pat you on your back, because if your YouTube channel take off or if something you're doing take off, they honestly feel like you're just doing something that's bigger than what we want you to do. And because you're not doing the exact thing we want you to do, it's not worth anything. So they don't bring it up. They don't acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to end this video on that note though, but that's a big one. That's a big thing I feel like is like, that's haterade right there. You feel me? That's like haterade, like bro, like, it's a difference also, just to give a little balance to the situation. Instead of calling it hate all the time though, it's a difference in opinions also. But the problem be when you try to explain your position and they still want to like execute on the they still want a little like overpower or not respect it. Like I think it's just a means of disrespect. Like I think that's at the core of everything. Because if I know for a fact, if I have my own crib, like that'll kill off. Cause they could still through the phone say whatever they want to say, but they're gonna know like, cause I don't live away from certain narcissists and they still tried to trigger me through the phone. But that's, again, it's just a very unhealthy person at that point. Because, like, if you do things to better your life and you still notice that person moving the exact same way, then something inside that person is actually broken. It's a lot of broken people out here. But that's why I made this video, because I'm like, bro, like, we be sleeping on it. These people are predators in this mug. Like, they will literally pull you down. Because guess what? They got no remorse. That's the biggest thing I want to say in this video. Because it's in the remorse that you as a kid remember people moving based on remorse. Everybody had, all your friends, all your family, that was the main recipe in 90% of your relationships, if not 95. Right? It was sympathy, like, hey, you my bro, so I'm not gonna move this way. Oh, you my son, hell no, I ain't gonna move that way, right? But what I'm trying to say is, once that break off and you're mature, they become rivals. You ever heard the Drake line? Your idols become your rivals, and you gotta, what he said, you gotta AI them for your survival. Cross them over for your survival. But the problem is, they're Michael Jordan. They've been whooping you for the longest, so they saying to themselves, they're like, you know, if you're playing against Michael Jordan, you already know he not about to play with nobody. So that's how they moving. They like, man, listen, I'm not even gonna let him think he could be an adult, or even if I know he is an adult, like, I'm still gonna treat him this way. They're gonna try to treat you. They're gonna try to make you psychologically grow up late. Like, okay, like your whole body grown, your age is grown, everything about you grown, but you're not gonna move that way because I'm little boying you. And the second you say is disrespectful, I'm going to remind you who house this is, who car you in, who refrigerator you in, who they're going to financially whipping you. And until you learn how to respect that you losing, or that I got the ups on you, I'm going to keep holding it in place on purpose. A lot of these narcissistic parents acting like you got a chance to get away. They holding you there. You feel me? They try to make it seem like you could get up and you could do something. They doing things on the back, behind your back, to keep you in locked in, unpronounced to you, and then they telling you to just get up and go. They know you ain't going nowhere. They think they you feel me? They think they covert. And they doing something that you can't pick up on, or you can't untie it. But you know what else they think? And even if he figure it out or untie it, he's still not gonna do nothing about it. I'm about to end this video, but I'm just talking that talk because that's disrespectful, bro. They're the reason why you're not moving at 100% rate of confidence. They're the reason why, because unbeknownst to you, you're not going to hit your goals with your passions if you don't move at a certain rate. That's also a secret that they might be aware of that you're not aware of. A lot of y'all are trying to do this with your life. Y'all trying to do that with your life. Why the hell y'all ain't do it yet? You think you ain't do it really? You think you didn't do something you want to do because you can't do it? It's possible for sure, but it's a difference between your possibilities and that person's possibility. That person's possibility, his whole family want him to do it. Your whole family don't really care if you do it or not. In fact, the second you do it, they know they're going to have to kiss the ring. They know they're going to, oh man. I treated him bad. Now I gotta think, how can I clean this up? Because I want to ask him for $1,000, but how can I clean this up? They don't want to kiss the ring, so it's like, nah, we gonna stomp you out before you get started. We don't want you to even touch the money that belongs to you. We don't even want you to have the house that belongs to you. We don't want you to have the situation that God got for you, because guess what? How we gonna look? All of this boils down to a look. Everything they doing to you boils down to how they're gonna be perceived. They so scared to look small, stupid, and weak. Because all the evil stuff they be doing, they know if they look weak, you might stand over them at that point. That's egotistical to say that, because guess what? I would never treat my family away. You can't name a family member of mine who would be like, oh yeah, he treat me bad. Unless they say he don't really come around that much. But they can't really say like he outright be disrespecting me, or he outright be calling me this or that. Only person who could do that is the narcissist, because they're provoking those things out of me. And it's even a term for that, called reactive abuse, or whatever they call it. They try to get you to, they try to bother you or needle you or annoy you enough to where you respond finally, and then they play victim based on the response that they had to slave to get. And then they twist the whole family. You see, this is how he treat me. This is how he do this. This is how he... No, it's not. They just sit there and watched you bother me for 20 minutes. But these people are massively supernatural at arguing. They're supernatural. They're supernatural at picking up on what might be a good argument or comeback to even things that you already want. You already won. If you go to a court system and you say what you say, they say what they say, the guy will slam the hammer and be like, nah, that's messed up. But since you're only in front of your family and your family's crooked, like, it's already it's rigged. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, no matter what you wear, no matter what you, nothing, they're going to choose that person based on what? Oh yeah, I don't want to get involved with that person. I don't want to get involved. But see, here's the thing. That's cool that you don't want to get involved, you feel me? But that don't mean that you have to I mean, I guess it do mean you have to just sit there and shut up. But they don't be shutting up. They be actively agreeing with the mug. So it's like, I think if they shut up, it'd be smarter, you feel me? Like, than to actually stick your neck out like an idiot and be like, yeah, he you know, he's miserable, or he's the stupid one, or I think that's where it's like some, you know, he's always got to be an idiot to do that. But I'm just saying, like, everybody play it different, but ultimately as a whole pack of people, it don't make sense that it's no bravery or guts inside of the pack of the people. You see what I'm saying? Because I know I see somebody treat somebody wrong, I'm not gonna check you in front of them, but when we get one-on-one, be like, bro, why you moving like that? Or, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's the right way to treat that person, or, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move that way, but that's just me. So it's like, when you the black sheep, or you the only good person in the fucking 15 out of 15, 20 people, you eliminate it based on the nature of the situation. And then you gotta ask yourself, how did these people even get so fucking wicked? And that's just mind-boggling within itself, because it's like, how did they even, like, you know, I think some people had to grow into that, you feel me? Like, you wasn't like that when you was a kid, I don't think, you feel me? I don't think you was. Maybe you was. I feel like this is a chosen one video right now. But yeah, they be hating, bro. And that's really the key word in this video, like hatred. Like you don't know hate. That's our biggest problem. We don't know hate. Like, the narcissist knows that we're naive to hate. Like, we know what love might feel like. Like, you feel me? At a young age, we know what our perception of love and how people move. But you have yet to see hate, because hate is a whole different ball game than love. Like, love doesn't equal death. It do equal life, but it's like, all you see is life. You feel me? From the time you born all the way up, you're only seeing life. But you don't understand how destruction is, like how sticky and nasty and grimy and filthy that is. So while you're just moving in your naturality, or whatever you want to call it, you not really moving correctly in how you need to treat people that's hating on you. Like, you don't got hater consciousness. You don't got hater awareness, you feel me? Like, how you treat haters is everything. It's everything. You gotta be, I don't care if it's your mom, your dad, because these people be the main people in society doing it. If they hate, and they gotta be a certain set of rules that you gonna play by. But you gotta stand on the rules. That's where most people be having the issue. They don't be standing on the rules. Because your mom going to be a mega manipulator about it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no lengths that they won't go to. They'll squeeze through the smallest cracks just to get you to crack. So how can you do it? And it's where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a plan, there's a you can win. There's a plan. So it's like most people just don't got their plans together. They don't got the ABC 1, 2, 3. Because when you really standing on your plans, that's when you start to see people start to fall off. Because they're like, man, I can't control. There's no control there. But they do everything just to manipulate and get you back into slavery. I ain't gonna lie. Captivity, where you're bitching, whining, moaning, complaining, and they're sitting there relaxing because we finally got them. We finally made them, call us a curse word. We finally made them, like, bro, they live for that. They can't, that's their vitamins. That's their nutrients. They drank from the fountain of your frustration. I'm not trying to get poetic, but that sounded good. They drank from the fountain of your frustrations. Because when you're not frustrated, I know y'all noticed this. When you're not frustrated, they're like either two things: A, missing in action, or B, like kind of moving in a way where they're trying to get you to be frustrated, like. But it's never no just casuality about this. There's no casualty. Like, there's no like casual, like every like normal days where they're just chilling and they're just vibing out and they're just like they always think about what they're gonna do next to get you into a position of weakness. That's why family is such a great caveat to manipulate people into a horrible situation. That's why family is the root of all evil in this new world order, or whatever you want to call it, new odd future we're living in. Like, family is the greatest kryptonite for the typical American, because they honestly believe and know that you are not going to have enough game to outwit that at no capacity. Because they're going to come from too many different angles. And it's going to feel like, man, like, where can I go just to chill and just vibe? Like, you feel me? But if you ain't got the social skills, if you ain't got the charisma, if you ain't got the game plan, you going to feel like you being raped in the situation. And I don't know if that word is acceptable on, I don't think it's acceptable on YouTube. I don't know. But you going to feel like you're being, what's the other word for that word? I forgot the word, bro. Harassed. Let's just put it that way. You're going to feel like you're being annoyed. Like, they're annoying you at 50 years old, 40 years. These people are way older than you, trying to annoy you. Like, they're 4 years old. Like, they're freaking kids. And it's like, bro, like, how do you escape somebody like that's older than you moving that way? Like, it's kind of difficult, but like, obviously, like I said, there is plans, there is ways, and there is executions to do it. But it's just like, it's a shame that people well beyond your age acting way younger than you. Like, but again, it goes back to that H word, hatred. It's hate. It just is what it is. And again, hate is one of those, in my opinion, elusive words where we know what it is, but we don't quite know what it is. You see what I'm saying? We know when we see somebody who loves somebody, we see, the movements, and we know when we see someone hate someone, we either see just people come around talk shit, or it's a fight, or it's a gunshot. Yeah, where you get them shoes from? Them look raggedy. You need to get some new shoes. Like, but you see someone moving that way, but you rarely see it because you always surrounded by love. You always surrounded by people who move this way. So when someone moving that way, it ain't that you don't know how to take it. A lot of times you don't, but it's like you don't even vibe that way. So it's like, how can you even acclimate? You know what I'm saying? It kind of pisses you off because it's like, why is this person existing for real? Like, why is this person here? Why is this person even, like, why is, you know what I'm saying? It's like a God meets the devil type of situation. Like, it's like two different walks of life. Not saying like I ain't never been around, you feel me? But it's just like, again, when your family start to move that way, that's when it's like to me, it's like a whole different it's something you never met before. You see what I'm saying? A foreign situation. So you gotta learn how to block their hate. Block their hate in such a different way than you'll block a stranger hate. Kind of the same way, but nah, it's different for sure. It's different for sure. Because your family gonna make time. They're way closer to you physically. They gonna make time to try to break you. And that's the disrespectful part. You feel me? That's the disrespectful part. But it is what it is, family. They're going to make time, though. That's the part where they're disrespecting you because they're going out of their way to do it. That's what really makes it criminal to you. Like, that's what makes you in your feelings, because you could tell someone who's taking the time out to do that versus someone. See, they think they slick. They think you can't pick up on that. But you could see it if you really look. Like, if you really put your mind to it, you could tell they're going out of their way to piss you off. And that's where you're really getting pissed off, because you're like, man, like that audacity of them to take time out of their timeless, of the life that's already ticking for them, and then try to create a pothole for me to fall into. It's like, man, this person really lost their marbles. You feel me? Because I wouldn't move that way at that age or at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm way younger than y'all, not moving like that. I'm sure I could get pissed off enough to move that way. But it doesn't mean that I'm actually going to be weak enough to behave that way. I can't speak on something I don't do, but I don't know. I just know that, listen, man, like, for all my people out there, man, just understand one thing. You never met hate. Like, if you had friends and people in your age bracket, and they talked about your shoes, and they talked about your hat, and they talked about your clothes, and they talked about, you know, things about you, that's not really hate. It's not really actually hate. That's more so fear. That's like that's like, it could be hate from certain people, but it's like, it's not close enough to you. Like, it's not that personal. But when a family member or family members hate or hating, these people, even then, it's not really meant to be taken to heart or personally, if you really want to be like honest about all of this. But it's like, again, I'm showing y'all where I be getting triggered at. I be getting triggered where they take time out to do it. Versus, okay, you could be mad at me, or I could do something and piss you off, and then you tell me I pissed you off. But if I feel like I ain't do nothing to you in 24 hours at all, or 80 or 48 hours, or I didn't do nothing to you, but yet you got my name in your mouth as if I'm doing something to you, versus you just like, I mean, it's a way to talk to people. Like, you could go up to somebody, yo, man, like, even if you my son, like, yo, man, like, how did I make you feel when I did that? This is how you made me feel when you did that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could conversate, but these folks, they do it wrong every time. So at this point, it's like they not even trying to come at you correctly. So it's like, how do you can't deal with them because they don't communicate right to you. You know what I'm saying? It's all about communication, but these people, I don't think they really want to respect you anyway. That's what it's given. It's not given that they want to respect you. that's where I feel like, man, like, look, man, I'm not even gonna bother with it. Cause like, you could tell a genuine, good-hearted person, they don't vibe that way. They don't come at you just because they feel like it. Just because you're in a weaker position financially, or you don't got the means of access to the means or resources right now. Yeah, like me, like, let's take me for example. If I got like a little cousin or a nephew or something, man, they need me and they start, being too reliable or comfortable on me, yeah, I'm gonna talk shit. But I'm gonna do it in a way where they really boss up. But if they don't start bossing up, yeah, I'm gonna talk crazy, but I'm gonna get them together. Like, I'm not gonna be like, man, look, look, I'd rather someone kick somebody out the crib. Like, see, this is what I'm trying to say. I just feel like the way I talk to people is way different than how other people do it. I feel like the way I talk to people, it'll make you see, like, and if you don't see, remember, like I said, it is a consequences in life. I'm not gonna make it seem like there's no consequences, but I don't know. I'm just different breed, man. That's all. Like, I'm just really thinking about that. I'm a different breed. Like, I'm just not going. Um, I don't want you to be weak, so I'm going, like I said, I'm gonna talk shit, but I'm not gonna be doing it every day on some like humbug shit, just triggering you. I'm not gonna do it like that. Um, I'm gonna make recommendations. I'm gonna try to help you, man. We not like, as humans, bro. We're not dumb. We know what love feel like, bro. Like, we know what hate feel like, bro. Like, we know what envy and jealousy feel like, bro. Like, these motherfuckers be trying to play on your emotional intelligence. Like, you don't know what envy. You can't tell when a nigga in your face trying to act like they fuck with you, but they really slighting you every time they open their mouth. They really trying to bring your confidence down. They posing it like they trying to help you, posing statements like they trying to help you, but you walk away from the conversation feeling like, man, I feel a little pulled down. Like, I feel a little depressed. Like, I feel a little I feel like it's harder for me to be myself now. The way they just was talking to me, like, I feel like it's harder to move this. You see what I'm saying? Because it's the way they treat you. You feel me? Basically, that's the end of this video. But yeah, it's the way they treating you, man. That's why you can put one person in one around certain people, they start fucking up everything bad, everything loser, everything going down. You put them in another around a couple of people with self-respect, pride, integrity. As soon as you do that, they start feeling different. They're like, man, I could do anything. We're like, it's not even a question. I ain't even gonna ask myself. I'm moving like that. It ain't even a question. I'm just gonna move. Like, I don't been into back and forth, then try to make a YouTube video and be like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know what to talk about. You know what people say they don't know what to talk about? It's because they think about what other people are going to think about them. But it's not even natural to think like that, because no animal in nature moves like that. No organism moves like that unless they've been abused or psychologically abused or gaslit to believe that what other people think matters. So manipulation is big, and a lot of families, bro, they really thrive on manipulation. Like, once you start abusing somebody, you probably don't want them to get back up from that abuse. You like, damn, man, I might get shot after I beat this person up. People think like that. They're like, man, after I don't treat him like this, man, if he get rich, man, he might drop a nuke on me or something. But it's like, nah, I'm not even really thinking about you. Like, I hope you know that. Like, that's the biggest thing I hope you realize. Like, but then even that hurt their confidence. You feel me? Like, everything for these losers is taken wrong, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it's nothing you can do with a loser. They feel bad inherently, with or without you, And that's why I say, like, it's you we never even understood what hate was, or we don't talk that language, you know what I'm saying? We don't get that. We don't get it. So it's like when you see it, it's like, how can they, like, why? Why are you moving that way? I could respect it if you explain it a little better. You know, and like I said, that's what it be a lot of time, be a miscommunication. Because I do believe it's a dark side to nature. So, like, if you explain it the right way, I might see it. Like, man, look, I was just treating you this way because I had to show you this and show you that. Oh, okay. Okay, well, then, yeah, I kind of get that. That's why everybody who heals from whatever situation they go through, they end up really feeling like, man, I don't know if be thinking about that junk no more. You so much over here living your life, you're not even really thinking. You don't give a damn what they did to you. Like, you don't even carry it with you no more. You like, man, like, it ain't nothing to think about because you don't blame them for them being them. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the fact that they're making time to do it. Like I said, that's what triggers me the most. Because as a man, I value my time. Like, I feel like people who set out to do things is the worst type of people versus the people who casually be doing it. Like, people who casually be doing it, like, okay, say I'm at a cookout. Say I'm at a cookout and everybody josing on this one family member. It's my turn. You feel me? Now I'm about to hit you with something because, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm the type of person, I won't even do that. But I'm just saying, like, that's fair to me. That's a fair time to do it. Like, it's a funny time to do it and everything. You feel me? But people who do it just because the sky is blue and it's every day we're trying to create a lifestyle out of picking on somebody, that's crazy to me. Because it's like, bro, like, you're like gonna skip the rule of karma 100% at this point. You're gonna skip that rule as if it doesn't exist. And you're gonna move with so much conviction and confidence as if it can't come back on you, and just move like you've been not home trained one bit. So it's crazy to me how people could do it, but it is what it is, man. Like I said, it's an ugly part of nature. Yeah, it is. You gotta prepare for it. You can't be scared of it. You gotta prepare for it. That's what this video is for. Sometimes these narcissists come in handy. They give me a reason to they give me great content. Even if I don't get a lot of likes, I'll be like, damn, I said some real shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Said some real shit right there, man, because we have yet to begin to unpack what hate really is. Right? Because we don't hate. I don't hate. I can't speak for everybody, but like sometimes maybe I would be better off if I did. Right? Sometimes you know you gotta match energy, but you can't not really match energy. I wouldn't call it that. It's just necessarily knowing the boundary. Like I can't love you if you're showing me hate. But hate is an emotion, so that's why it ties you back in regardless, because it's not like they could always flip hate into looking like it's love because it's all emotional. So what I'm trying to say is I wouldn't be better off if I was hating. I'll be better off if I was just out of my feelings all of the time in my logical state, because logic, continuated logic is the answer. Right? Prolonged logic is the answer to narcissism. Like when you playing chess, you got to make logic move, logic move, logic move, logic move. You might not want to make that next move, but logic move, logic move, logic. You can't sit there and say, okay, let me halt and pause. Because the second you halt and pause, that's necessarily when they do what? Like that machine at the I forgot it, like a machine at the candy machine where you put the coin in and they got like a claw and then they try to grab. They come and they grab you like this. They pull you back in because it's a matter of time. So I can't be a hypocrite. I can't tell them don't make time to try to mess with me if I'm making time for them to come mess with me. You see what I'm saying? But it's a difficult challenge because they do a lot of stuff that's under the table that you don't see that they doing. They do a lot of stuff to make you gullible, to make you weak, and make you an easy target. That's what they do. But unpronounced to you, unpronounced to me, unpronounced to society. You feel me? So at that point, it's damn near impossible, and if you ask me, to really to do it. But again, ain't nothing impossible. I sound like a crazy hypocrite right now, but like, you know what I mean? Ironically, right? Like, it's possible, but the way they moving, they damn sure, moving at an accelerated rate with the hate. I forgot what rapper said it. He said, "How much hate can I take?" I don't know if it was Fabio Foreign or somebody. How much hate could I take? Gunna, I think it was Gunna. How much hate could I take? They said something like that. And I felt that bar because it's like, when you young, you really don't understand hate. Like, so it's like, you don't know how much of that you could take until you got a lot of haters, or until the hate, one person or a couple people are hating at a maximum degree for you to be like, okay, that's kind of my limit right there. And then they hate more, and you're like, oh, well, that wasn't my limit. Oh, shit, I could endure all of this too. It's like the hate is like something we have yet to battle up against. A lot of people are new to hate. They're not really familiar with, especially that degree of hate. So when you get met with hate and it's a family member, it puts a mask on them, because in your mind, at least, you see a person, you don't really see someone hating yet, because in your mind, you're like, no, that's my mom. How can that be? There's no way that she's hating. Maybe she's disagreeing. Maybe she's mad. But it's like, let's rip off all the titles, all the stuff that softens the blow, and look at adulthood. And then you will see that that's hate. You feel me? That's hate. That's hate. And sometimes you need an outside input. You know what I'm saying? A lot of therapists don't call it hate. That's where they be messing people up. But you need to see it as what it is. A friend to tell you, no, it sound like they hating. That sounds abusive. They'll say it before you say it. So they're sharpening your opinions. Because when your opinions are dull, you'll think of, like, for 20 minutes, like, yeah, I think they was hating. And then after that 40 minutes, and you're like, man, I still think that, but I don't know that. So because I don't know it, I can't really move on what I don't know. So you don't stick the pole in the ground and say, yeah, they hate. So that's where you give room, like my grandmother would say, room to the devil. Because when you don't teach a person a consequence for their behaviors, especially a woman or an emotional creature, they move in a cycle. They move in a cycle. Like this, a circle, a cycle. They like patterns. They like pattern record. They like to do the same things over and over again. Until they realize that me doing this is going to land me in a couple of places I don't ever want to go. That's when they start to realize, like, I might as well not touch fire. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say you don't fight fire with fire, but like your logical self is going to automatically be kind of like fiery in some sense, because you're going to be being your best version of yourself. You're going to be living it. But see, they come to stoke the flames. They come to use water to put out the flame. And then you're all dampened and dull, and you're like, man, I don't want to make no videos. I don't want to get dressed. I don't want to go out and get no fresh air. Your mind all moving slow. You're not thinking straight no more. You're like, man, I don't remember all the stuff I told myself. Your mind all warped and shit. But before they came around, your mind was moving like a calculator. Everything was smooth. Everything was right. But I don't want to get too sidetracked. I'm about to end this video. This is an hour-long video on hate and narcissism. This is what I'm going to call it. Hate and narcissism. Or narcissism and hate. No, I think I'm going to name it narcissism and hate. Random video because I've been making dating videos lately. But I feel like because I don't got live on this phone, they won't let me post no live videos. I'm going to just post this, man, and hopefully somebody stay tuned for the whole video. But just know, like, bro, like, your mom and your dad can be haters, bro. Like, and that's something that unpronounced to you, typically. In families, like, your grandparents ain't going to tell you that. Your parents damn sure ain't going to tell you that. Your cousins, it's crazy because the cousins you love the most ain't going to tell you that. And it's almost, like I said, it's almost tricky because you love those cousins so much that when they don't tell you it, it sets you up more than anybody. Because you're like, man, they young, they my age, and they'll even sit with you and say, yo, my mom moved like that too. But guess what? Listen, man, like that's why I say it's your friendships that's gonna help you. That's your support system. Your friendships are gonna tell you precisely what the fuck. Because they don't got no reason to lie. There's no reason. I get nothing out of lying. I get nothing for lying. You know what I mean? I get nothing out of it. They're going to call a spade a spade. That's what I'm saying. You need people around you who going to call a spade a spade. That's why people try to get you in isolation, because they know you can't call a spade a lot of time. Because I'm in your face. I'm playing you close. I'm lying in your face. I'm doing gestures for you so you don't remember what the fuck I did last week. They do so much shit that you don't even remember what they did. I just remember something right now that I forgot was nowhere near on my mind. But it's like, that's how wicked this system is. It's crazy. This what we live in is crazy, man. I'm about to end this video, but like, I'm just saying, like, I feel like this video well needed, like, cause I used to make videos just like, I still make videos for me and where I am, but like these narcissistic videos used to be, I used to take pride in these joints, but like, I feel like I might have to even get back in that bag just a little bit, just for my own sakes. Like, I just need to stay aware, really. These are awareness videos. Like, stay aware. Even if you're out here dating and doing this and the third, just pay attention, bro, to like the people closest to you, bro. Like, those the ones, for real. Like, you gotta watch them and how they think. Not even how they move. How they move come after how they think. You don't even know how they think. You can't vet your mother and your father. You can't vet them. You can't vet your grandparents. Like, you can now that you're older, but growing, you can't vet them. They showing you too much acceptance and love at that point. You can't vet that. So when the switch comes, you can't really call it. You don't know. You can't see what you can't see it. But this is an awareness video for all the folks out here who need to understand what hate really look like. It could come from your grandparents. Why can't it? Somebody comment below, why can't it? Tell me why. Why can't it? Oh, because my grandparents love me. Okay, that's you then. But that, you're not speaking for everybody. You're speaking for yourself. And then on top of it, you're talking about how you feel, not what really is happening, right? And people are so scared to call a spade when it comes to family, because family, that's family. I need my family. You probably do need your family, but they making you need them too much. They making you weak. They're creating weaknesses on purpose at this point. They not doing it by accident. Because if they know they doing it and they still doing it, how is it an accident? It's hate. It's indirect hate. I'm hating on you. Try and get you to be one-legged in this race. I like that you're weak because I could use a weak person. I could use a person who don't stand up for themselves. I could use a person who don't, you know what I'm saying, move the right way, think the right way, make the right decision. I could use somebody who allows me to talk shit. I could use somebody. You think they're going to just turn around and let you just walk away and you're supplying narcissistic, supply. I don't even use that term, but that term had to be used right there. That's what you're doing. You're giving them a supply. You're saying, you know what, I'll be your doormat. You know what you do? You don't pick up a side hustle. You don't lead with, what's the word? Confidence. It's all about belief. You feel me? It's all about belief. It's all about belief. Like, what do you want to do? But see, they'll make time to stop the belief. He wants to do YouTube. Let's talk crazy about YouTube. Let's act like people ain't making it on that. Let's make it seem like it ain't working. Let's make it seem like it's taking too long. Let's make it seem like school is a better option. Let's make it seem like, let's throw all these darts. Because one of these things going what? Slow him down. Waste his time. When his time wasted, when all his time is wasted up, he gonna be mad because he could have just went this way. We told him to go this way. Domination. Domination versus acceptance, right? Domination versus acceptance and progression. They can help you as a family. See, this the sick part. As a family, they know they can help you progress. All they got to do is sit there and shut up long enough for you to do whatever you gonna do anyway. But see, they made it to where you gotta walk away and do whatever you gonna do. Because if you too close to them doing whatever you doing, they're gonna find a way to what? Feminize it. Make it. They're gonna find a way to make it something outside of what it is. They're gonna find a way to dumb it down. Cotton candy it up. Make it weak. They're gonna find a way to make you something that you ain't trying to do. And see, what I'm saying is that life is in the eye of the beholder. So why would I allow somebody to poison or pour anything into my lifestyle that I don't want there? I wouldn't allow it. That's why I'm making this video. I wouldn't allow it. That's why we don't get along and never agree on nothing, because I wouldn't allow it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I wouldn't allow it. They're mad at you because you don't allow negativity to thrive in your inner environment. That's why they mad. That's literally why they mad. I'm about to end this video though. I said that like an hour ago, but I'm about to end this video. I don't even know if this is going to upload tonight. I don't know what I'm doing right now, but these hour videos take a whole day to upload, man. But that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make an hour video anyway. I just felt like it. Sometimes you just get hit with that vibe. You're like, man, look, I got to get this one out, man. There ain't no confidence in questioning yourself. You see what I'm saying? I don't try that. I don't try because remember, you are who you hang with. So if people throwing shade, then you're gonna start questioning yourself. But once you break the shade and finally get some sunlight, you're gonna put your guard down and stop questioning. But what I'm saying is that when you stop questioning, you gonna just be like, yo, look, man, look. I'm about to make mad videos. And then it's like you get a upper, and then that leaves you vulnerable for them to come pull your ass back down. And then you only make one video the next day or two videos. And then what happens? You slowly start to decline because you're trying to be at this, you're trying to stay in the sunshine. But you must remember the shade is always, circulating with the sun. You dig what I'm saying? Just give y'all a little bit of esoteric knowledge, you see what I'm saying? Because I don't want y'all to get out here thinking that every day gonna be beautiful, every video gonna be beautiful, every energy that come into your life gonna be beautiful. Everything. Yo, listen, this world gets real blood, sweat, and tears. It gets real bloody. You feel me? It gets real slimy, crazy. So it's like, they even mad that you know that. They even mad that your awareness is up like that. They mad at it because your thoughts, if you think the right thoughts and you know the right information, then he's a force to be reckoned with, because we gotta literally act dumber to get him to act just as dumb. Because we can see that he's smarter because he's not bothering with us no more. He's not coming around. He's not even being in the crib like that. He's not even talking to us like that. I gotta act dumber and tell more lies to get him to say one thing. At this point, we don't need him to say 10 things. At this point, we only need him to say one thing. We could take that one thing and turn it and flip it and curse it and do 10 different things with that one thing, because at this point, we're so needy and thirsty for attention that we just need anything we could get. That's how ugly and shady it gets. So don't be surprised, family, when you go on a 2-day, 3-day streak of having fun, making good videos, talking that shit, you feel me, having fun. And then all of a sudden, you get hit with a whole boatload of negativity. See, this is my only advice for I end this video. Make content or do whatever you love to do, even on the days where you feel like something bad has happened or something ugly has taken place. Because if you can master, and this is what I had to do, if you can master still performing through the resistance and the ugliness, the days where it's sweet, it's just sweet, bro. It's just easy. It's nothing. You dig what I'm saying? And I know it sounds cliche because y'all probably heard that before, but I'm gonna keep it 100. That's where I'm at with it. Yeah, I got attacked earlier by the narc, and guess what? I'm just gonna make a video about it. Period. And I'm gonna stand on the video because everything I'm gonna say in the video gonna be so concise to me that when the video is over with, I could always look back at the video and say yo, I could just randomly click on it and be like, yo, this is why it's happening again, because I ain't stand on what I said in that video. And like I said, we don't be standing on the stuff we tell ourselves. Everything sometimes we know because we wrote down what we need, how we need to move, and what we need to do. We ain't stand on it. We don't know why we didn't stand on it. That's a whole different spell. That's a whole different crafty question, right? We can't even imagine why maybe we didn't stand on something we told ourselves we're going to stand on. But that's different than, that's beyond us. We don't know everything. We know what they tell us. We don't know the stuff they didn't tell us. So the way you question life That's what's going to dig you out of that situation that you in. The way you question life, are you questioning it enough? Or are you just scratching the surface? You just scratching the surface, then why you expect to get out of anything? Scratching the surface, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is doing 10 different hexes and shit to keep you in one place. And you just scratching the surface. Why me? Why me? I don't know why this is happening. That's not enough energy you putting into that for you to get a result. That's not enough energy. That's not enough grind. That's not enough grit. That's not enough. You feel me? So before we get to bitching, moaning, whining, complaining, we gotta always ask ourselves, man, is we really staying 10 toes down and making the proper moves to get out of a situation? And this is a heart to heart with me. This ain't even about, like, you feel me? I appreciate the people that watch, but it just, you know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta ask ourselves, because that self-reflection is everything, bro. Literally everything. You can't even make a next statement without coming up with an answer to what I just asked. So they be trapping you in a way where you don't even question nothing. You don't even question nothing. You're conditioned not to question nothing. You don't even question. And die that doesn't question. I'm gonna make my own commandment. Die that doesn't question doesn't eat. In fact, he gets ate. I need to make a shirt, man. I'm good. I mean, I don't know how I come up. I guess I'm naturally poetic, man. But die that doesn't question doesn't eat. In fact, he gets ate. Everything I say is real. Check the facts. Check the stats. Because they doing things you can't even imagine. That's why most people can't imagine. If you keep seeing is believing. If you can't imagine it, then you can't believe it. And if you can't believe it, then you're not going to even begin to what? Move or make a move. If you don't make a move, everything stays in place. If everything stays in place, then you can't even, you're forced to accept the negativity. And I think that's what this is all about, man. They're trying to get us to accept this negative bullshit. This negative bullshit, bro. But then when you start talking shit back, they make you look like you're a bad kid and I'm a fucking man. Doesn't make sense. They're full of shit, and so they can't imagine you not being full of shit. It doesn't work like that. If I'm full of shit and you living with me, you gotta be full of shit. That's how it works. Even if you start to move right, I'm gonna start hating because I still want to maintain power. That's how that works. So I'm about to end this video for real now. I just want to go a little bit over 1 hour because I don't think I got no video that's over an hour. I got videos that's at an hour. But yeah, hate and narcissism. Narcissism and hate. Or hatred, maybe. Narcissism and hatred. So man, like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm gonna see you on the next video, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. It's not necessarily a chosen one video, but kinda it is at the same time. Got a little spiritual on it. Got a little occult like on it. You know what I'm saying? Got a little just imaginative on what could be taking place behind the scenes, and also how it's your structure and your accountability could really break curses and hexes. Like, your accountability is what breaks that for real a lot of the time. You saying, you know what, I'm not gonna allow somebody to make me like, and they do boil down to a lot of stuff you see on the internet, like the fasting from food like God said to do. He didn't lie about that. And it do boil down to the restraining from sex. Because when you're doing those two things, you're disciplining yourself. And when you're disciplining yourself, no one else could discipline you. That's one thing in this magical world they didn't tell you. Under the laws of the universe, when you're disciplining yourself, other people can't do nothing to you. It's like you have a protective layer from the universe. That's why when you do indulge in porn and eating food, one of the deadly sins, two of the deadly sins, I guess what ends up happening? It's like your shield is off of you. And then what happens? You're trying to figure out, why is like these weirdos attracted to me? Why does it seem like these people moving this way right now? And you're randomly getting attacked and you don't know how. You think about it, do 2 and 2 together. You're like, man, I just ate some food and I just jerked off the other day. You feel me? See, I'm a reflective person. I'm not just gonna blame people. You feel me? I be always reflect back after after an hour of the situation. I reflect back, oh shit, I forgot I did that. So that semen retention stuff real, bro. In my book is real. It's real enough. You know what I'm saying? It's real enough. I don't see how it's not real. Everything else is real. So yeah, man, we don't even know the half about half the stuff. Even me, I don't know half the stuff about half the stuff I'm talking about right now. I don't study enough to know everything. I just know what I know. Up to this point, I don't know everything. But see, Satan even scared that I'm that curious. Because curiosity is typically framed as a negative thing. You know, they take curiosity kills the cat. Da 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 da. It do. Ironically, yeah, because it's like it's a negative and a positive. It's like curiosity is something that if you're not careful and you're not mature, it could be very bad. Like putting your finger in a socket. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what they don't tell you is like, okay, at the same time, like, if you're not curious, you also not going to question. Like, so it's like, it's a win-win. Like, it's a lose-lose. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be a little curious just so you could, you know what I'm saying, shock the world instead of shocking yourself. You know what I'm saying? By being more than enough to yourself, like by being great. You feel me? By just being great. Like, simply said, like, they don't want you to be great. They want you to be average. I'm out here trying to be great. Who made a song like that, man? I'm out here trying to be great. I don't know. I ain't hear it in a minute, but yeah, man, they gonna hate on a nigga. Why you gonna hate on me, man? What I do to you, man? When we was young, we used to throw these. This shit different. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting back to my old ways, and then I'm like, bro, like as I get back to my old ways, certain people try to keep me in my new ways. That I feel like my new ways was a little negative. My old ways was a little bit kind of funner and better and healthier. And it's like, bro, like they just be riding me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me be, bro. I got it. I got my life under control. I ain't saying it's perfect. I ain't saying ain't nothing negative can't happen. But I'm saying, like, the way I move, bro, like the way I think, I gotta be able to whatchamacallit, examine. I gotta be able to experience. You know, a lot of people in this world, they have a hard time fending for themselves. You know, getting a job, holding down a job, holding down a girlfriend, holding down this, holding down that, bro. Like, don't be alarmed if you're late to the party or a late bloomer, bro. Like, your family gonna try to knock you because you are finally doing what they be bitching about you doing. They be bitching about you finally doing what they bitching about you not doing. That's how much they're conditioned to just griping and shit like that, grouching and shit. They act like it's not unhealthy to do it. Like I'm just going to just nah, bro. Like back up, nigga. Let me figure life out. Like you dick riding. Like no, like I don't even say all that, but you know that's what they doing for real. They talking about you too much. They running their mouth for what? What, bro? Like, I think people be scared you gonna pop, you gonna do, you got people be scared you gonna grind and you gonna succeed, and it's gonna be all on your blood, sweat, and tears. Like they gonna be mad. They can't brag about you. They can't brag. They can't say, oh well, I got a better car no more. They can't say, bro, who gives a fuck about your car? You see what I'm saying? I don't even give a fuck about cars like that much anyway. Like, I like them enough. Like, if I got the bag, I'm going to see what's up. You feel me? But you're going to be, like, why people be, like, I don't know, man. This world is ugly. It's beautiful to me, though. Like, I like nature. I don't really like people as much as I like nature. See, what I found, I cracked the code. Through nature, you can get people to move right. Because I'll go hug a tree before I hug a bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be feeling good as hell when I hug trees. I be like, man, like this tree right here, more solid than anyone I ever met. No cap. 100% giving, and I ain't taking nothing. So like real shit, the earth got more to give than a lot of these people. So like I be like, man, like sometimes you meet some solid people. I respect those people, but everybody else, man, you already know. I can't deal with you. I can't deal. I can't link. I can't talk. I can't think. I can't do nothing because it's nothing to do. People be thinking you playing. When you gonna come to another cookout? What you mean, bro? Like this the 8th time you asked. What you mean? What the fuck? I'm not coming to no. I'm not vibing out. And guess what? I still love you. You feel me? But it's just, I'm not vibing out. Cause like, yo, just cause like I'm on a mission, I'm doing me. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like people really act like they really don't want you to do you. Like, why can't you do both? Why can't you? Well, bro, stop questioning my life, bro. Stop questioning. You see what I'm saying? It's that serious. Like, it's that serious. It is that serious. Because until I get where I want to get, I'm obviously not going to pop out. So why are you even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not into haters, man. I don't know nobody who is though, so it sounds kind of stupid me saying that, but like I'm not into haters for real. Like I just don't fucking comprehend them niggas. Like that shit kind of annoying, bro. Like I just don't comprehend it, and I kind of wish I did enough. I feel like I need to at least befriend like 2-3 haters that hate on everybody but me. Because then maybe I will kind of get into the psyche of it. Like, and be like, oh, okay, this is why you knock other people down for a living. Like, I might fuck around, try that shit. But it's just like, obviously that's not my nature for real, for real. That's not how I move, you feel me? I always grew up and just wasn't organic. I just was just like, not saying they not organic, but just saying I just was just, just vibing. Like I was chilling, laid back, chilling, man. Play the video game with you, vibe out. I think everybody could use a little bit of dirt under their nails, though. Ain't nothing wrong with a little dirt. You feel me? We used to fight a little bit, but I used to have fun too sometimes, slap boxing and shit as a young kid. Cause like at first, like everybody got a little timidness in them. Like I don't know why we got a slap box, you feel me? But then when that break and you start realizing you be winning sometimes, you start, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it become more like, yo, I want to see how good I can get with that. it's a sport. Fighting is a sport, so it's like, you know, anything else. But like, yeah, like I just feel like, man, I'm too old to deal with, like, I'm too old to not. Like, it's why I love the psychology of relationships and friendships, because I really want to be able to dissect and pick people's brain to the point where they can't lie to me about nothing. Cause I'm already there. I'm already playing chess. I already know what you might be doing and thinking and all that shit. I'm already there. So then they get to the point where it's just, you know, once I expose to you that I know how you move, you gotta just move like, you feel me? You just gotta just be 100 with me, because, like, what's the what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, I know. You feel me? You know that you know, basically, like, and it ain't a negative. You know, I don't judge. I'm not a judgmental person. I'm not a negative person. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing people loved about me and love about me. Like, you know, I honestly feel like the thing that people love about you is the thing that the haters hate about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't really hate on a nigga who all positivity. You can't really do it that much. Can't really do it, so it make them hate me double. Just to get up with me, you gotta hate double, because it's like, if you only throwing paper balls at a brick confident, it's not gonna work. You gotta double down with the hate. You gotta bring me down, because I'm not gonna listen to you. Man, why am I talking so much right now? It's 1:50 in the morning. I guess I really had to get my rocks off in this video. I think everybody has a breaking point on YouTube where they're like, man, I don't care what the algorithm say. I don't care how long this video take me to post. I'm about to get mines off. You feel me? Because, like, people really don't understand, bro. This is really also, YouTube is a platform where you can grow. It's about character development at the same time. Like, you might just be thinking that it's just a platform, which is the biggest mistake people be making. But it's a lot of people who grew up on YouTube. No different than growing up in college and growing up in school. So whenever my mom tell me to go back to school, I'll be like, bro, don't you not know that YouTube is teaching me shit? That's the worst thing they did, was make all these phones and make that internet. Nah, I mean, this would have been the same system regardless. You just would have been in a classroom with a bunch of people who get on your nerves. This is the same thing. They don't understand it because it's new age. So because it's new age, they just don't understand it. And it's room for you to outsmart them too. Because if they just knew that it was only school, they'd easily be able to bring you back to school and finesse that situation. But the internet allows you to be in an environment you really want to be in, and still get paid, still get laid, still get all that shit. You feel me? So, you feel me? I'm gonna go back to school though, for sure. Unless I do some GED joint or something like that. But I've really been vibing on YouTube, man. I like YouTube as a platform. I think I said that before, but no. Yeah, bro, people can't tell me what to do, because don't take it personally. Like, I'm not listening to y'all because I feel like if I listen, you feel me, like, whatever the case y'all thinking, like, nah, like, I honestly like slash love doing YouTube. I think that there's benefits in it. I think that it's a community, first of all. I think that you can meet a family, girlfriend. Bro, YouTube lit, bro. And people trying to like, it's all these other platforms trying to make it seem like, you feel me, this and that, but you know, YouTube the first to really do it like that, for real, like. So shout out to YouTube, and just shout out to everybody on this motherfucker. You feel me? I'm about to hop off this motherfucker though. I'm telling you that right now, because I only came to lay out why we need to define hate for ourselves versus let other people tell us or assume or we assume what hate is. Because that assumption that we're making unconsciously is not doing it for us. We need to lay down brick laws. Okay, what's my law to myself when this action, what do I see as hate? What do I see as love? What do I see as, because we can't just say these things and then just let people do it. We gotta correct the behavior. Like, nah, when you did that, that was wrong for me. Like, don't do that. They might try it again. Just leave. Like, you feel me? Just leave. That's what's my consequence to them crossing that rule. I'm just gonna leave. Because guess what? Unpronounced to you, they hate when you just leave. They try to make it seem like, well, I don't care. They hate when you just leave. They hate when you just leave because they can't get their point across. Because what the point that they're making a point that it has nothing to do with you. I'm over 18. You might want me to go back to school. I don't. There's no law that says I have to do that. You know, I'm not going to make it seem like it's not a smart idea or all that stuff. But like, nobody says I have to do it right now, right now. So it's like, you just sitting here making another, a reason for me to feel a type of way. See what I'm saying? Because like, say as an adult, I don't want to go right now. And I want to do this first, then make that move. They going to just start bitching just because the sun is out today, or just because the sky is blue. Like, bro, like, I would be further if you would shut the hell up and just let me keep grinding and then do everything after anyway. Like, you just bitching, like, feel me? Like, bitch moaning, complaining, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, a lot of shit don't really necessarily be convenient, but we must understand what we're up against, man. We must. So, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I don't know why I'm cursing so much right now, but, you know, I'm a grown-ass man, so I feel like it's maybe I should be cursing more, and I don't curse enough. You feel me? Like, I don't know. But like this video, like the damn button. You know what I'm saying? I don't like cursing too much. Nah, I think they think I'm too nice. Yeah, I don't be cursing enough. Maybe if I use some curse words, they'll back off. You know what I'm saying? I'll remind them of their dad. You feel me? They father. Like this video, comment, subscribe, man. It's your boy Willard, man. I'm out, man. This is a video on narcissism and hatred. Peace, man. I'm out.